physics and chemistry. Of course, for the first time that I have to ask you to do this task, basic math skills, and you have to answer that in quizzes. Do you have? I
Um,
mean, have you ever known about quizzes before?
yeah, I've used quizzes several times before.
Okay, then this is quizzes basic. Wait a second.
It's basic math, right?
Yes, basic math.
Can I use calculator or am I not allowed to use
Um, Try to not use calculator.
Okay then.
Okay. Wait a second. Are you right now? Are you in senior high school, right? Are you in senior high school right now?
Oh, I'm out of school. I dropped out of school, so I'm not going into school anymore.
Oh, okay.
My last education was 11th grade.
All right. Okay, this is not maths. It's really basics. Wait a second. Then, oh yeah. By the way, where do you live? I forgot it. Where do you live?
Malang.
Malang. Oh, I see. Do you live in Malang? Okay. Wait, I have to say. Okay. Let's do the task. Do the task. So, do you want to continue your study in Australia, in senior high school, or for college?
Yeah, for college.
For college, okay. Have you ever taken your job before? I mean, your subject, no job.
No.
Not really. Okay. Maybe you want to choose your major is education or science or economy or finance.
Medical science.
Medical science. Oh, okay, are you ready? I choose the theme for this quiz is clock for because I really what is that fan for this. Okay.
I'm done.
Have you done?
Yeah.
Could the school progress with a response? Okay. Mm, okay. Wow. Good. I guess it's easier for you, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because it's the very, very basic for maths. Okay, so right now we learn about the chemistry. So, do you think that chemistry is your favorite subject or not?
No, I'm weak at chemistry.
Okay, this of the subject for science like biology, chemistry, and physics, which one is the most favorite from
I'm best at
you?
physics and math. However, I love biology the most.
Okay, but you find it quietly, no, 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 you you quite hard for knowing chemistry before.
Yeah, I found it quite challenging, chemistry.
Okay, all right. The okay for the chemistry, we have to know about the composition of matter. Now that matter is everything in the universe is composed of matters. Of course, right? In our universe has we know about this matter. Jadi apapun di dunia ini tuh punya materi, right? Matter.
Mm,
Um, matter, materi, ya kan? Matter is anything that occupies space or has mass. It means that yeah, matter atom has spaces and masses. Space and mass, right? What
mm-hmm.
is space and what is mass? Space, we call it, for example, you know that three dimension, right? For the three dimension. That's it. And then mass is quantity of matter an object has. Of course, for example, sand. Sand has mass and also has space. Because of that, sand is matter.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Mm-hmm.
get it?
Yeah.
But you have to know about the differences between mass and weight. Mass is quantity of matters. Mass in a month, man is a sun, man is in all of the planet, all of the universe. I mean, that mass is stable. I mean, that mass is, yes, mass is stable. But weight is different because weight based on the gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we know that for example, in our words, yeah, in our word, uh, 60 kilogram in instance the gravity is 10 meter per second, so the weight is
600 Newton.
ton, right? 900
Mm-hmm.
meter. No, it's 600 newton. Okay, 600 newton. So but in a month against in a month, so it's different because the gravity is not 10 meter per second, but yeah, it's less than this one. Did you get it? Then elements. Okay, chemistry has elements, so pure substances that cannot be broken down chemically into simple kinds of matters. This is a very simple, very, very simple kinds of matter. We have to know that more than 100 elements, but 92 naturally occurring. Yeah, just eight the new elements, but it's from the professor, I guess. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay. In a blue here, could you get it? In a blue is S block elements, P block elements, and D for this, the green one is D block elements, and what is that? F. We call that lanthanida and actinida in chemistry. And then 90% of the mass of an organism is composed of four elements. Yeah, all of the organism. 90% of the mass of an organism is composed of four elements. Those of are those of our oxygens, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Could you imagine that our body, yeah, um, how many percent water in our body? Because you love biology, right? Before you told me
70,
70%. Yeah,
I guess so.
yeah, 70% is water. So of course, water contains hydrogen and oxygen, right?
Mhm.
Because of that one, 90% of the mass of an organism is composed of four elements. Then you have to know this one too. Each element unique chemical symbol. Yes, this has a element unique symbol. For example, fluorine. Fluorine is the symbol for fluorine is F. And neon is Ne. Hydrogen is He. And
Mhm.
don't forget, first letter is always capitalized, or we call it as uppercase. Okay, always is uppercase. For example, natrium, right? Natrium is Na. No, Na, capital. It's
Mhm.
wrong.
Mhm.
First letter is capitalized. And then atoms. Do you know that what is atom is? What is atom in your opinion?
Lu boleh
What
bahasa Indonesia nggak?
boleh?
Pokoknya atom itu yang contains proton, neutron, sama elektron itu kan.
Yes, betul. Atom is cannot divided again. Tidak bisa dibagi lagi. Right? Then atoms, the simplest particle of an element. Nah, di sini jelasin the simplest particle of an element. Artinya adalah yang paling simple, yang paling kecil partikelnya dari suatu unsur, elements. That retains all of the parties of that elements. Now, all the parties of the elements means that neutron and what is that again? Electron and
Proton,
proton.
elektron.
Yes. Okay. Properties of atoms determine the structure and properties of the matter they compose. Of course, ya. Jadi atomnya dari besi Fe dengan nitrogen itu pasti berbeda. Of course, among of them is different. All
Mhm.
of the element, ya, itu pasti berbeda. Nah, tapi sesama besi, misalnya kan, besi 3 kilo dengan besi 2 kilo, itu otomatis atomnya sama, same. That's right. Then, our understanding of the structure of atom based on scientific models, not observation. Jadi dia berdasarkan scientific ya, model scientific, bukan observation. Could you imagine kayak siapa yang bisa mengobservasi dengan material yang sekecil banget itu gitu kan. Jadi ini sebagai gambarannya aja. Ya. When I was in university, I have asked my lecturers to do this one. So when I said, "Sir, could you ask? What I mean? Could you explain why in atom just what is that model atom modern atau not?" So my professor or my lecturer said that this one because people don't want to observe more again about the atoms. Gitu. Karena kayak mereka tuh nggak ada gunanya gitu. Mereka bilang kayak mengobservasi banyak tentang atom nggak ada. Ibaratnya kan orang penelitian untuk uang kan, Grace ya. Nah, itu kayak apa sih kayak gitu dan sebagainya. Dan akhirnya tidak dilanjutkan. Padahal masih banyak menurut aku tuh pribadi ya masih banyak ketimpangan-ketimpangan yang aneh. Kalau kita belajar kimia lebih dalam, itu ada hal yang kayak apa ya, kayak perbandingan energi lah dan sebagainya itu kayak semacam jadi story gitu. Jadi story. Tapi observasi apa enggaknya itu kita belum tahu kayak gitu hal itu. Okay. Okay. But talks about the atom, so we have to know the nucleus first. Same like biology, the nucleus. Do you know what the nucleus means in bahasa? We say it is in. Dalam bahasa Indonesia kita bilangnya nukleus itu adalah inti kan? Inti atom itu, could you guess it? What's the element in the nucleus? Apa aja elemen-elemennya? Dalamnya ada?
Yang tadi itu yang
ada
tadi.
Proton. Iya, ada proton dan
Neutrons.
Neutron. Okay. Nah, the nucleus is central core, of course, the nucleus, and consists of positive charged proton, the positive and neutral neutron, and positively charged kan contains most of the mass of the atoms. Jadi dia itu positif, ya dia akan dikelilingi oleh negatif nantinya. Nah, dia disebut dengan kulit luarnya. Oke, kita bedah satu-satu di protons. Jadi atomnya itu give an element have the same number of proton. Kalau kamu lihat di bawahnya dalam sistem periodik itu ada seperti ini dia. Misalnya He 42. Nah, 2 ini adalah protonnya. Ini akan nomor atom atau nomor proton itu sama. Number of protons called the atomic number. Nah, this is one, ya. Disebut dengan atomic number. A number of protons balanced by an equal number of negatively charged electron. Jadi dia itu sangat equal nanti ya dengan ininya juga electric charge-nya. For example di sini 8 proton, 8 neutron dan 8 elektron. Nah, kenapa? Karena gini, karena dia itu unsurnya itu tidak bermuatan. Jadi makanya O itu 8. Nah, berarti dia yang 2 ini itu menyatakan apa aja? Menyatakan elektron, menyatakan nomor atom, menyatakan proton, ketiga-tiganya. Bisa dipahami ya? About the best of the matter. And the neutron, the number varies slightly among atoms of the same element. Jadi kayak ya, to different number of neutron produce isotope of the same element. The neutron itu ya, dia menghasilkan isotop misalnya. Jadi, for example here, isotope of carbon. Karbon itu ada radioaktif karbon C12, dia C13 dan C14. Nah, yang ngebedainnya itu apa? Yang ngebedainnya adalah neutronsnya. Neutrons lah yang menyebabkan dia menjadi apa? Maksudnya dia menjadi isotop. Gitu. Kita tahu nanti kita akan bahas ada namanya nomor massa ya, atau mass number plus neutron, nomor atom ya, atomic number plus neutron itu sama dengan mass number, nomor massa. Nah, kan nomor atom itu selalu tetap, proton itu kan selalu tetap, tapi yang ditambah itu adalah neutronnya. Karbon itu nomor atomnya sama, protonnya sama nih, 6 proton, 6 proton, 6 proton. Tapi kenapa dia namanya C12? Karena di sini 6 neutron. 6 tambah 6 12. Di sini 7 neutrons. Nah, 7 neutron berarti 13. Makanya C13. Karena tambah dengan 6 tambah 7, 6 tambah 8. Nah, ini barusan kita bahas atomic mass. Atomic mass is proton and neutrons are found in the nucleus of an atom, right? Protons and neutrons each have mass of 1 AMU. AMU, atomic mass unit. Satuan massa atom. Nah, the atomic mass of an atom is found by adding the number of protons and neutrons in an atom. Then di elektron sekarang ya. Di elektron itu negatively charged of course and high energy particles with a little or no mass. Jadi dia sedikit banget masanya gitu. Nah, dia biasanya travel at a very high speed at a various distances from the nucleus. Jadi dia itu mengelilingi inti ya kan nukleusnya. Gambarkan gitu. Nah, ini yang saya maksud tadi ya. Ketika saya bilang bicara dengan profesor saya, apakah kan dijelasin nanti ada teori-teori atom itu teori atom sampai ke teori atom modern ya kan, itu yang paling masuk akal sebenarnya. Tapi sebenarnya masih ada juga nggak masuk akal di atom modern menurut saya pribadi gitu. Nah, di sini kan dia menjelaskan sama kayak planet ya. Kalau kamu ngira planet itu dia mengelilingi seperti ini, itu salah. Sebenarnya lingkaran dia nggak benar-benar lingkaran. Jadi justru bentuknya tuh aneh, ada macam ini, ada gini, tapi dia masih garis edar kayak gitu, dan sebagainya. Nah, seperti ini bentuk aslinya itu gitu. Nah, elektron itu kan dia randomly, jadi dia belum tahu, tapi keberadaannya masih di garis edarnya aja gitu. Tapi dia random di kulit-kulitnya itu. Ini sebenarnya teorinya itu untuk mempermudah aja ya. Oke, kasih gaden.
Yeah.
This is the perspective for you. Nanti ketika misalnya menuliskan energi kayak reaction gitu ya. Kayak misalnya Na tambah HCl atau NaOH tambah HCl gitu kan menjadi NaCl. Ini emang kita menuliskan reaksinya mudah, tapi based on the process is really hard, I guess. Memecahkan molekul-molekul itu nggak semudah itu nanti. Oke. Dan di sini ada highlightnya ya. Outer energy levels have more energy than inner level. Jadi yang energi yang terluar itu lebih besar gitu daripada energi di dalam. Each level holds only a certain number of electron. Nanti kan ada ini, nanti kita bahas lebih ke ini ya, ada namanya tingkatan energi. That's it. Nah, energi level di sini jelas ya. Itu have 7 energy level because kita mulai kan urutkan dari K closest to the nucleus, kulit L, kulit M, N, O, P, and Q. Nah, the Q level can only hold 2 electrons aja. Jadi dia cuma bisa diisi oleh 2 elektron untuk yang di K. Nah, nanti di M beda lagi. Ya kan, L sama Q can hold 8 elektron. Kalau aturan oktetnya. Tapi bisa lebih. Tergantung dari nanti energinya gitu ya. Dan of course in chemistry you have to know also the periodic table ya. Elements are arranged by their atomic numbers. Nah, itu berdasarkan membuat periodic table itu berdasarkan nomor atomnya yang tadi udah kita mention di awal. Ya. The horizontal rows are called periods or tell the number of energy level. Nah, jadi kalau misalnya ini horizontal yang begini, yang begini itu, ya, itu kan periodik ya, periodik. Tapi kalau yang ke bawah atau vertikal itu menyatakan families ya, atau kita bisa bilangnya apa kalau di bahasa Indonesia? Lupa. Periode dan golongan. Nah, kalau di bahasa Indonesia itu bilangnya golongan. Berarti dibilangnya families. Nah, ini dia. Yang manakah yang termasuk ke dalam periodik? Yang ini 1, 2, 3, 4. Jadi dari horizontal ini bilangnya periodik. Nah, tapi kalau misalnya ini vertikal itu adalah families atau golongan. Nah, dalam kimia itu dia macam-macam. Ada yang bentuknya gas, ada non-metal, ada transition metal juga ada alkali metal juga. Ada di sini ada inert elements, ada halogens yang kuning ini, halogens dan sebagainya. Dan itu punya sifat yang beda-beda. Just have their own types.
Harus dihafalin nggak?
Hmm, yes, sebenarnya kalau kita di bahasa Indonesia harus ya have to memorize this one from the families, the first families until at, ya eight families itu minimal memorize. Tapi kalau
Mm,
saya dulu suka pakai mnemonic. Kamu pernah diajarin mnemonic nggak?
never.
Never. Kayak gini, kayaknya kan H ya. Kan kita tuh ngapalnya dari atas ke bawah. H L I N A ya, K R D C S N F R bahasa. Nah, ini dulu saya bilangnya gini. Hari libur nanti kita rebut Kaisar Firaun.
Mm,
Jadi kayak oh kehafal, kedetek gitu. Nah, ini yang ini beli mangga campur serikaya banyak rasanya.
mm,
Gitu. Itu namanya mnemonic. Jadi itu
mm,
biar lebih cepat untuk menghafal. That's the way.
yeah. Okay.
Nah, mulai untuk apakah harus dihafalkan? Kata orang sih kalau kimia itu kalau misalnya kita mau belajar kimia, apakah kita harus menghafalin? Enggak mesti. Tapi dengan keseringan kita ngerjain soal nanti hafal sendiri.
Mm,
That's it.
mm,
Alright, right now we learn about compounds. Ya, automatic compounds ya. Most elements do not exist by themselves. Ya, jadi banyakkan yang kayak itu tuh nggak bisa berdiri sendiri gitu. Nah, dia harus gabung dengan elemen-elemen yang lain. Nah, ini kelamban elemen itu adalah disebut dengan compounds. Oke, okay. Compound itu is a pure substance made of atoms of two or more elements. Ya,
mm,
satu atau lebih dari satu atau lebih. Misalnya tadi kita mention H2O made by hydrogen and oxygen, right?
mm,
And H3 or we call ammonia for ammonia made by nitrogen and hydrogen. Okay, and so on.
mm,
Now, chemical formula shows that the kind of proportion of atoms of each element that occurs. This one. This is we call it chemical formula. Hidrogen ada 2 atom. Hidrogen yang sini 3 atom. Nitrogennya 1. Could you get it?
mm,
And molecules. For molecules are the simplest part of a substance that retains all of the properties of the substance and exists in every state. Itu molecules. But some molecules are large and complex. Ada juga molecules yang besar, ada juga yang kompleks seperti itu. Okay, this just singkat ya. Chemical formulas. Do you know chemical formulas before?
I do.
You know?
Mm,
Okay. We in consists of subscripts. After a symbol, tell the number of atoms of each element. We call it subscript. And H2O has 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. And coefficient before a formula tell the number of molecules. Tentukan nomor molekulesnya. For example, right, 3O2 represent 3 molecules of oxygen or 6 atom oxygen.
mm,
Yeah, that's
mm,
3 times 2. Now, please make a note this one. The physical and chemical properties of a compound differ from the physical and chemical properties of the individual elements that compose it. Different. As a water molecule, ini kan ya, oxygen molecule different,
mm,
berbeda. This is structure molecule for glucose, sucrose ya, sucrosa. Nah, itu berbeda juga. Nah, dibayangin bentuknya gini aja udah ribet ya. And this one, the tendency of elements to combine or form compounds. Yeah, depends on the number and arrangement of electrons in their utmost energy level. Berdasarkan energinya juga.
Mm-mm.
Nah, atoms are most stable, ya, otomatis dia akan stable, ya, when their outermost energy level is filled. Nah, ketika nanti kan di bagian akhir itu energinya ternyata dia aturan octet misalnya, ya, or duplet. For octet, maximum 8 electrons. Nah, ketika dia baru 6 elektron, dia ini belum stabil, otomatis dia butuh 2 elektron.
Mm-mm.
Ini yang ada pada oksigen, makanya oksigen itu 2 min. Karena dia butuh 2 elektron.
Mm.
Ya, dia aturannya oktet kalau si oksigen. Then most atom are not stable in the natural states. Nah, jadi kebanyakan atom itu sebenarnya nggak stabil di alam. Otomatis makanya dia perlu bereaksi dengan yang lain, atom yang lain.
Yeah.
Nah, to react combine with other atoms in order to become more stable. Ya, yang seperti saya bilang tadi, ya kan? In chemical reaction, bonds are broken. Atoms rearrange and new chemical bonds are formed that store energy. Otomatis dia akan menimbulkan energi kalau dia broken, kayak gitu. Kayak pembakaran ya. For example, we have to know the mechanisms when we drive our motorcycle, kan itu kan dari bensin ya kan, dari bensin. Nah, dari bensin itu menimbulkan energi dan akhirnya terbentuklah carbon dioxide. Nah, oke. Untuk bonds atau ikatan in bahasa itu ada namanya covalent bonds, ikatan kovalen terjadi form when two atoms share one or more pair of electrons. Dia itu ketika dia membagi elektronnya dan atau menumpang satu sama lain. Ya. Biasanya sih dari yang negatif sama negatif. Positif sama negatif sih jarang. Gitu. Justru kalau positif negatif ya ikatannya itu maka dia jadi ionic bonds. Ya. Some atoms become stable by losing or gaining electrons. Okay, until now, maybe do you have any questions about the atoms?
How to divert the positive, I mean the protons and the electrons.
Different. What is that?
Differentiate kayak bedain. Jadi kayak so you know which ones which, yang mana yang covalent, yang mana yang ion.
Oh, okay.
Kayaknya dulu itu kayak dihafal ya. Golongan berapa sama berapa itu ada yang ion, ada yang golongan sama berapa itu covalent gitu.
Bukan golongannya, dia kan nyampur kan nanti ini. Ini kan nanti nyampur. Of course, ya kan? Nah, otomatis kayak gini nih. Kuncinya ionic, this metal, metal versus non-metal. Nah, kalau ionic itu dia metal non-metal. Contohnya di sini natrium. Gini, kenapa ini kita bikin periodic table of some elements? Because we have to classify all of them. Di sini yang sebelah kiri itu golongan rata-ratanya ini adalah orang-orang elemen-elemen yang logam. Nah, kecuali hidrogen. Hidrogen enggak. LiNaBe ini kecuali yang hidrogen dan FrRa ini enggak, dia radioaktif. Jadi LiNaKRbCsRrCaMgBe ini merupakan solid semua, padatan logam. Nah, yang 3A perhatikan, dia makin ke kiri. Nah, kita harus tahu sifatnya. Makin ke kiri dia, ya kan? Makin ke kiri, dia semakin sifat logam. Tapi makin ke kanan dia sifat non logam. Nah, ini 3A, 4A, 5A. Yang B enggak kita perhatikan ya. Yang B yang di bawah enggak usah. Ya, yang A dulu. Yang 3A, 4A, 5A itu makin ke kanan makin enggak ada lagi yang logam. Ya kan? Kelihatan ini. Ini yang logam cuma aluminium. Yang gallium itu pun semi apa nih? Other metal ya. Berarti yang metal yang logam yang lain. Ga juga logam, Ge juga logam, Sn, In, Sb. Makin lama makin hilang kan? Nah, untuk mudanya barisan ini yang ke-6 itu rata itu ya 7 ya. FRRA itu bahkan RN ini AT, PO, BI, PB, PB bisa, tapi RN ini merupakan dia termasuk ke dalam apa radioaktif, radon. Nah, jadi ke sana hafalnya. Otomatis dia logam sama non logam. Nah, biasanya dia itu lawannya adalah non logam 7A, halogen. Makanya ini Na itu kan plus di sini. Dari golongan 1 yang ini. Dengan Cl yang di sini, maka ini adalah ikatan ionic bonds. Otomatis dia ionic bond karena positif negatif. Nah, yang biasanya yang berikatan kovalen itu yang negatif sama negatif biasanya. Yang non logam dengan non logam. Biasanya gitu. Ya, misalnya NO, ya kan N dengan O nih.
Iya.
Gitu. Atau di sini ada SCl, PCl3 nih. Ada kan P nih. P ini apa? Non metal kan dia. Cl-nya juga non metal. Makanya dia PCl3 misalnya gitu. PCl5 dan sebagainya. Dia sama non metal, bukan metal dengan non metal. Ketiga,
Iya.
Okay. Nah, covalent bond also has many kinds. Banyak sih ikatan kovalen. Ada ikatan kovalen koordinasi, ikatan kovalen biasa, dan sebagainya. So I think that you have burned out for memorize this one. Do you have any question?
No.
Okay. We'll continue ya. Terus sampai mana sih? Covalent bonds, ya. Ionic bonds and covalent bonds. Okay. Energy ya. Energy and matter. Energy, the ability to do work or cause change. Ya, of course. Nanti aja deh ya. Kita coba. Nanti tidak ada. Oke, selanjutnya kita akan bahas ini energi. Jadi bentar. Saya akan uji lagi tingkat pemahaman kamu lagi ya. As usual, we use quizzes again. Don't boring, okay? Basic chemistry ya. Okay, please do. Okay, do that. What do you think? It's
I
really
got maybe around 4 questions wrong.
yeah, but all of those question is
Oh,
correct.
there were some redemption questions.
Oh, okay. So could you still remember that was the question is still wrong?
The Bohr model,
The board?
Bohr, B
Okay.
BOHR.
B O H R.
Yes.
Born.
Yeah, that's this
Board
one.
model. This one.
Mhm.
Which element is represented in this board model? What do you think?
The correct answer is lithium, but I have no idea how to decide which one's which.
Okay, lithium. Yeah, hydrogen. Um, the what is that? The newest model
Hmm.
for atom is hydrogen. For board is lithium. Then once again, you said to me that fourth question. Should you know?
The other model, it's basically the same. It's still lithium.
Okay. So you think that your weakness is based on model atoms of atom.
Hmm. And
How could you know this one? Wait, a magnesium atom has an atomic number of 12 on an atomic mass of 25 and plus plus 2 charge. And okay, this atom would contain that protons, neutron, and electron. What do you think? How could you say this
atomic,
answer is correct?
well,
What?
the number of protons equal to the atomic number, right? So the protons would be 12, and then the neutrons would be the atomic mass
Oh yes, good.
minus the atomic number,
Mm-hmm. For the
which
neutrons, you have
is
to
19.
how to how calculate the neutrons.
Atomic mass minus atomic number.
Oh yes, good. And then for the electron.
And then the electrons is supposed to be the same as protons. However, are a there is a 2 + 2 charge.
Hmm. Of course, because a plus two charge, so you have to give the minus, right? For supposed to
Mm,
calculate 12 minus 2, right?
mm.
Okay. Then the transfer of electrons occurs during what do I say?
Ionic bonding.
Yes, ionic bondings. Mm, what is the atomic number of the element in the pictures? What do I think?
The atomic number is 19. The atomic mass is 39.09.
Yes, so fine. Okay. I guess that atomic number is twice. What is that? Mass, atomic mass is twice of atomic number, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Then how many hydrogen atoms are in the water?
2.
Two. Okay. How many atoms of waters do you think?
Okay. Oxygen,
How many atoms are in water?
3.
Three. Okay, good. What does the term valence refer?
Balances the number of electrons in the outermost energy level.
Yes. Then yeah, if the atomic number is 10 and the atomic mass is 23, so how many electrons does the atom have?
10.
10 too, yes, because we didn't have a charge then, because this question doesn't have a charge, right?
Mm,
Hmm. Then this one, how many protons are in a beryllium?
4.
Four parts. What is the chemical symbol of lithium?
Li.
Yes, lithium, Li. How many electrons should magnesium have around its Lewis dot metal?
2.
Magnesium, okay, two, yeah. Why is two? Could you explain it more?
The valence electron of magnesium is 2. Oh, is
Mhm.
6.
Six, then.
Then it needs 2 to be stable. Therefore,
Oh, yes. Mg. Magnesium is what is families for magnesium? Families two, family second families or third families? Golongan berapa dia?
Second.
Second families. Because of that Mg20, Mg charge 2, right?
Mm.
Charge 2 plus. Okay, that's it. This is for today. I guess. Oh my God, you're so smart. I guess, and you know how to differentiate. I guess it's really basic for you, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
But you did it. Maybe the next meeting you have another material.
Mm. I did send you my material. Maybe we can talk about the first chapter. It's about